morning. Today we're going to talk about absolutism in Europe during the 6th and 7th centuries. The team members are
Angélica Murillo,
Graciela González,
Alejandra María Torres,
Renata López Ibarra,
Carlos Alguén Zapata Díaz.
During the 16th and 17th centuries, Europe was the scene of many conflicts because of religious difference along with political and economic rivalries. In some European nations, these conflicts led to absolutism. This is a form of government when the monarch has the full power to rule their land freely, with no laws or legally organized direct opposition in force. Now we will show you a video of the Castle Versailles, one of the most important achievements of Louis XIV, who we will talk furthermore.
Versailles, the enchanted palace where all is splendor and delight, where the marriage of art and nature produce perfection. Versailles, its other face, a formidable instrument of power built by Louis XIV. The great Bourbon king moved the center of power away from Paris, as if to distance the court from the whispers and intrigues of the capital and the plots that have haunted him since childhood. Here the king gathers all the nobility of his realm about him, under his watchful eye. Soon more than 3,000 princes, courtiers, ministers, and servants live at Versailles. Palace, park, and garden are aligned with the sun's path. Here all is discipline, order, balance.
Louis XIV, also known as the Sun King, was a king of France who ruled from 1643 to 1715. One of the most important things he did was establish his royal court at Versailles. He had complete authority in foreign policy, the church, and taxes.
Louis pursued an anti-Protestant policy to convert the Huguenots into Catholicism. He was in constant war with other nations because he wanted more control. Unfortunately, the war, the construction of Versailles, and the raise of taxes left France surrounded by enemies and most of the French population into poverty.
On this chart, we can see how since Louis became king, the debt increased. As we mentioned before, this debt increased when Louis spent a lot of money in the construction of the Versailles and in all the wars he had, which made him increase the taxes and leave many of the French people in poverty.
In the years from 1643 to 1661, it increased but very little, but from there on until 1683, the debt highly decreased, even more than its original number. But things started to get worse from 1689 to 1615, in which the debt increased till 2,000 livres.
The Austrian Habsburg played a significant role in European politics as the emperors of the Holy Roman Empire. The core of the new Austrian Empire was located in the traditional Austrian lands in which present-day are Hungary, Austria, and the Czech Republic. After the defeat of the Turks at Vienna in 1693, Austria took control of all Hungary. The Austrian population had increased from the years 1907 to 1914. In the year 1907, the population was approximately 4,859,200. From that year to the year 1910, the population increased to 51,439,048, and then the population increased in 1914 to 527,299,000 persons.
Even though during the reign of Louis XIV the debt increased the amount of people in poverty, it also expanded France in a huge way.
In this chart, we can see that from 61 to 1798, France expanded its borders greatly. In 61, they invaded Briançon. In 1644, Artois. In 1659, Roussillon. In 1662, Donjeraque. In 1668, Liege. In 1675, Alsacia. In 1678, France Condado. In 1688, Strasburgo. and in 1798 Mulhouse.